I'd like to speak about my daughter Sandra, who I admire very much. When Sandra was in school, she was very clever and she had great ideas for a future and a career for herself. And when she was 18 and she'd just left school, she was pregnant. And she came home and she told me, and she thought that all her plans and her dreams would go out the window. But I said, no, just because you have a child doesn't mean that your life has to stop. I said, it depends on yourself and what you want to do. So she got a job and she worked from 9 till 5 in the morning, in the daytime. And at 5 o'clock in the evening, she went to college. And she did that for 4 years. And she did her degree and her master's in pharmaceuticals. And she's now a pharmacist. And her son is now 32 years old. And I just have great admiration for her, for what she had done. She didn't give up on her dreams. And she achieved her goal.
I'm talking about my grandma because I admire her, because I think she has been like a great influence to me, because she has had 7 kids. She has to mind it all by her own because his husband was working all the day. She had to mind her like all the kids to mind her all the kids, because she had like to do all the dishwasher things, to clean all the plates, to put out the food. So like she had to get like one of the older kids to help her, and my mom told me that she wouldn't get like much, like her mom wouldn't really listen to her because she had to like clean all the things and be with other kids. So she said to me that she sometimes had to be in her own. She had to walk to school alone.
The thing I'm going to talk about is my daughter. Her name is Awa. I admire her so much because of the courage and strength she's going to school, still taking care of her 3 kids, 3 boys. She's doing medical health. She did general nursing in my country before coming to Ireland. Now she's doing medical health. She's in her 3rd year. It's very healthy for her because of the going to school, coming back, taking care of the 3 boys. I thank God for her life. She will soon finish now. By this time next year, she will be through with her school. She will have time to take care of herself and the 3 kids. Taking care of herself and the children, and even caring for me also, is not easy. So I thank God for her life.
The person that I admire the most is my sister Kelsey. She's 22 years old and she's the most beautiful, caring, smart, funny person I've ever met. And most importantly, she's my best friend. I could talk about her for hours, really. I admire everything that she does. I feel like I can talk to her about anything and she's always going to be there for me. She does whatever she wants with her life and she does what makes her happy, and I admire that a lot. She goes abroad and she goes from country to country to see artists and concerts of people that she admires and she looks up to, and I find it incredible that she's able to do what makes her happy with anyone that she wants to, really. She's always either in work or in a different country, so we don't have that much time that we spend together, but whenever we do, it's by doing little things like watching a show together or like hanging out with each other or going uptown or going somewhere together and just spending what little time we have together. I genuinely feel like I could tell her anything. She helps me a lot mentally. Whenever I feel like I'm really sad or upset, she's always there to help me get back up on my feet, and she offers the best advice ever, and I'm just so thankful that I can call her my sister.
The person I admire is my daughter Michelle. She's 54 years old. She works full time. She's got 3 children, and she's had a tough time personally, and she's been around for me. She's very supportive. I needed a lot of support over the last couple of months, and she's been there for me. She's a very kind person, and I just admire her so much. I can't think of anything else caught like this, what to say, but just thankful that she's there for me and for the rest of my family as well. I really admire her.
Talking about my dad, I think I could be him in the future, and I would like to be him in the future. I like it because I have a different way to treat my family, each member of my family. Like, I treat my brother in a way, my mom in a way, but one of the ones I most like is my dad's. I love when I hug him. I just feel like the person I would like to hug is him, and there's no one I would like to hug that moment. And I just feel like that moment is mine. And he helped me a lot. I got traumatized by him one day choking, and I saw what happened. I saw everything, and I was the only one, and I needed to call for help. And then one day, he tried ways of helping me, and he found out that breathing and meditation is really good for yourself. He helped me like for 6 months. My trauma went really low, and I couldn't even feel it. And I looked at my dad and said, "Dad, you have helped me these 6 months. I love you." And I just thought, I saw it in a way, those 6 months were like the worst 6 months of my life. But now I see that they were the best 6 months of my life.